Let me clear the air. Christianity in my DMs again. Christians love flooding my DMs with, God is real. I'm praying for you. But here's my question. If prayer is so powerful, why is your prayer still on the list? You've been praying for decades, and your people are still broke, still sick, still oppressed. Step 1. Let's take a trip to the birthplace of humanity, Africa. If God is real and universal, he would have been known first in Africa, the cradle of civilization. But guess what? The names God and Jesus are not African. Step 2. Only 1,000. African Bible translations exist, according to Bible societies. Around 1,000 full or partial Bible translations exist in African languages. Maans Homailong. That means only about 1,000 tribes or language groups now use the European God name or translated substitutes like Mungu, Swahili, Nyasaye, Luo, Mwari, Shona, Yesu, Jesus in local dialect. Step 3. None of these names were used before colonization. Not a single one of those names existed in Africa before missionaries and colonizers arrived. They were all introduced, translated, or reassigned by European missionaries. That's not divine. That's manipulation. Step 4. Africa has over 3,000 tribes and 2,000 plus languages. That means less than half of Africa's tribes even have a Bible in their language. Most of Africa either still uses traditional ancestral names or was never colonized deep enough to take on God or Jesus. Step 5. Even if 1,000 tribes use God, that doesn't make it African. It just proves how deep the colonial programming runs. Truth is, before colonization, no African tribe ever used God or Jesus. Those names didn't come from the people, they came from the plantation. Step 6. Your holy book is a European product, and so is your God. Let's break it down. The Bible didn't come from Africa. It wasn't written in any African tongue. It came to us through a long European pipeline. Greek, European language. Latin, European language. German, European language. English, European language. And finally, the slave language forced on you, also European. You call it the Word of God, but it's been edited, translated, manipulated, and packaged by the same system that enslaved your ancestors. Now I know some folks in the back might say, well, it was Hebrew or Arabic originally. Cool. Then let's ask this. Do Hebrew speakers today follow the Christian concept of God? Do Arabic speakers today worship Jesus? Nope. Hebrews follow the Torah, not the Bible. Muslims honor prophets, but reject Jesus as God entirely. So what's left? You, the African descendant, following a God that came from European empires, written in European tongues, enforced through European colonization. If that's divine, why did it come wrapped in chains? Step 7. If God and Jesus are real, why didn't Africa know their names first? Let's apply common sense for a minute. If God is real, if Jesus walked this earth, and if they're truly universal, then riddle me this. Why don't their names exist in the place where all humans come from, Africa? Why don't their names show up in the original bloodlines of humanity? Why did no African tribe call on God or Jesus before colonization? If Jesus walked the earth, and if all life began in Africa, then why didn't the first people on earth know him? Why didn't they speak his name? Because the truth is simple. Jesus never walked where the first humans lived. His name didn't come from them. It was given to them. That's not divine. That's a downloaded identity. Let that sink in. Step 8. Christianity. Spiritual colonization. Think about it. The chains came with the Bible. The violence came with the cross. The slave ship came with Jesus on the mast. That wasn't salvation. That was programming. Step 9. Out of 3,000 African tribes, only 1,000. Say, God, and all through colonization, not one through ancestral revelation, not one through indigenous practice, all through colonization, mission schools, and forced religion. Step 10. Now I've proven God is not African, God is not universal. God is a European concept tied to colonization, not creation. So who do you trust, your home or your oppressor? Final thought. God didn't come from Africa. God came to Africa, in chains, on ships, and through forced Bibles. Now prove to me your God is real. I'll wait.